no shapes or sizes. Gotta get rid of them tonight. I've always wanted to remix the Thriller song, and I think I did a pretty good job. Did you know that 1 in 4 people are energy vampires? I made that statistic up, but it's probably true. I'm Christina Blacken, founder of TheNewQuo.com, a platform for status quo breakers to share their voices and move the world. Today I want to talk about one of my favorite subjects: emotional energy vampires! So you're probably thinking, what's that? An energy vampire is an unofficial title that I made up for people who fit one of the following descriptions. They take more than they give in their relationships, a person who refuses to take responsibility for the issues and challenges in their lives, nor do they want to improve them, and they ignore the effects that they have on other people around them. A generally negative person who treats you poorly, pulls you down, or hinders you from reaching your goals. It's critical for your own mental health and well-being to get rid of energy vampires in your life. Their actions cause undue stress and anxiety in your life, which will produce a lot more cortisol all through your body. Cortisol is this little hormone in your body that's part of your flight and fight response, which would be cool if you were being chased by a hungry-ass cheetah, for instance. But in our modern society, it's unnecessary and causes a lot of negative effects in your body, like chronic fatigue, depression, weight gain, pains in your body, and even affects your brain. Life is already stressful as is without your closest relationships making you feel like doo-doo. And I'm not talking about the fun emoticon of doo-doo. I'm talking about the sad, smelly doo-doo you get after eating too many burritos. That kind of doo-doo. Energy vampires can slink real sneaky-like into any area of your life, especially if you have a caregiving personality. But here's an exercise to help you identify and reduce the soul-sucking effects these people may be having in your life. Write down the top 3 people who cause immediate stress and anxiety when you're around them. And I'm talking a majority of the time. Everyone has flaws and they can't be happy-go-lucky all the time, but the people who the majority of the time are like Eeyore and make you feel like crap. These people could be culturally insensitive coworkers, parents who only have limited windows of success for you or definitions of success for you, friends who only hit you up when they need something, and everybody's got at least one of those. Hey, it's Sam. I know it's been a while, but I saw on LinkedIn that you started a new job this week. Are there any openings in your new company? Hey, it's Sam. No, we haven't talked at all, but I'm inviting everybody I've ever met in life to my birthday party. It's going to be a 3-day extravaganza 2 hours away. Hey, it's Sam. I just have a really small favor to ask of you. Could you write a letter of recommendation for me for this graduate program I'm applying to? You just have to synthesize every work experience and life experience I've had up until this point, but it's small. It shouldn't take very long at all. Just shake my head, Worthy. And if you have less than 3 of those in your life, you are winning and we need to be friends. After you've written this list of people down, identify specific actions that have caused those feelings for you. Is it their lack of support on a major change that's going on in your life? Maybe they're always downtrodden and negative about their own lives, but when you give them advice, they never make any changes. Or maybe they make little digs and negative comments to your face, if they're ballsy like that, or behind your back. After you've identified the action, you need to speak up. You need to make sure that you have a conversation with them because they won't know that their behavior is affecting you negatively until you actually talk to them about it. So I have a little script for you to try. I know it's weird to try to use a script, but this may help out this hard conversation. I've noticed recently that when you blank, it's made me feel blank. This is affecting me negatively and causing blank. I value our relationship and want to find a way to improve how we relate so that we can be a better and positive support for one another. That sounds pretty simple and maybe not applicable to every single situation, but there are ways that you can apply this to pretty much any situation in your life. And I'll give you an example for work. You're at a job that isn't really including you in critical conversations about your role. This can happen all the time, whether it's you're not being invited to meetings or you're not getting the emails that you should. And here's how you can use that script to approach that situation. I've noticed that I've been left out of critical conversations and emails, and it's made me feel undervalued. And I feel really unproductive at work because of this. Can we find a way to communicate better or relate better, because I want us to have a positive working relationship? I know, easier said than done and not as messy as dealing with real people, but you have to start somewhere and you have to approach the communication in a way that's not attacking or defensive. Because when you try to tell people about themselves, they don't like it. No one likes to be told about themselves. I don't even like to be told about myself. So you need to make sure that it's focused on the action and the ways the actions make you feel, and not necessarily attacking that person's character. Step 4, and the final step, is to distance yourself. If this individual is like talking to a brick wall in the middle of the tundra in the Arctic, then you probably have a sign that this individual doesn't really value you as much as they probably should, and their negative behavior and attitude will affect you in your life, whether you like it or not. Remember that cortisol? Do you want bubble guts and to not be able to sleep? If you don't want that, you should probably distance yourself from this person, whether it's limiting your communication with them, hanging out with them a little bit less, or possibly reevaluating whether they should be in your life at this point at all. And it's hard. I know you're thinking right now, Christina, what if this person's my parent? Or what if it's somebody I really love and have known for 10 years? Well, hate to break it to you, but would you rather be happier and healthier, or hanging on to relationships just because they've been there for a while? I would rather be happy and healthy. And there you have it, folks. That is a 4-step foolproof program to eliminating energy vampires in your life. I want you to try it. Let me know how it goes. And I know it is hard to talk about this stuff. It's hard to evaluate your relationships, but you cannot build a healthy life or a business or move forward with any kind of major changes you want to make in your life if the team around you isn't 100% cheerleading and positive and supportive of you. So hopefully this will be a sign that those energy vampires need to go. Garlic them out, because vampires don't like garlic, and you know, garlic is only good in pasta. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, this is thenewquo.com, and I release a new video every week dealing with a different social critique, personal development issue, or career-related topic. So until next time, keep a New Quo status and make sure you subscribe down below. Down below. Da 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 da.